Welcome Bocce fans to another round of Napradak Bocce. My name's Jason Harvey, and this week I'm joined by Blake Thickett.
G'day mate, how you going?
I'm bloody well, thanks mate.
Yeah,
we just had a win, so
good to see.
Drinking beers bought me is always a great thing.
They always taste better, don't they?
Yeah, so I think we're in for a treat for tonight. We're up for the top of the table clash in round 8 between the Falcons and the Bombers. So two teams that are got some good history and have been pretty successful over the years.
Yes, they both have, haven't they?
Yeah, especially the Bombers. They seem to win everything these days between the singles, the doubles, basically any tournament. It seems either Nick or Masho or Rowie or other Masho tend to get up. So hopefully we're in for a bit of a treat tonight.
Yeah, we should be in for a good treat, especially the Falcons too. They're up there. You got Dane Schuster playing, 3-time men's singles champion. Gabba, he's also a men's double champion twice, and Bo, who's a men's double champion.
Yeah, obviously you're well familiar with the Thickett name, and we mentioned last week, I think the count last week was the Thickett names on the board over 50 times in there, so there's definitely some decent pedigree there with Bo.
Yes, it's definitely good.
Yeah, obviously Dane's he's been probably the form player over the last couple of years, winning many championships too, and well, Gabba, what can you say about Gabba?
Noisy.
He likes the sound of his own voice.
That's for sure.
He's definitely not the crowd favourite because he tends to give a lot more than he gets, but he can, when he's on, can roll a decent ball.
Yeah, especially for a left-hander, it's very good to see. When he's on, but if he's not on either.
Yeah, I've got a thing about left-handers. I know there's a famous cricketer called Bill O'Reilly who used to say that all left-handers should be shot at birth. So won't hold that against Gabba, but in fact I might a bit down the track, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We might have to hold it against him.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. But we don't mind a bit of banter here with a bit of bocce commentary. So there's normally a target. Last week it was Johnny Jepp, so I'm thinking this week it might be Gabba.
I'm thinking the same.
Yeah. So I'm seeing you've kind of rocked up with a bit of a sling here, Blake. Is it a bocce-related injury?
Yeah, a work-related injury.
Okay.
Actually, yes. Strained the muscle in the shoulder, but should be right.
Yeah, as a few people would know, I'm very well familiar with shoulder injuries. So hope you're back on the road to recovery in those powerful dynamite drives pretty soon.
Thanks for that.
Yeah. All right, so I think the guys have finished their warm-ups. They're just up to having a toss. If one of my team can bother to flip the coin, one of my couple of ring-ins who filled in tonight. So.
Yeah, well, they look like they've got worm in their ear at the moment, so it might be a tough challenge in just getting away from it.
Yeah, that's the one thing about when you come to the Napradak. There's no shortage of people who like the sound of their own voice.
No, that's for sure.
Yeah. All right.
Looks like the golf club are ready to rock and roll,
and the other team's nowhere to be seen. So
no, another team. Gabba's probably outside running his own voice, getting ready for things to say tonight.
And we're actually doing okay because the 8:45 game is actually starting pretty much only 15 minutes late. So this is actually a massive win for them because I know we played the 8:45 2 weeks ago. I think we started at like 10:15.
Yeah, I had the 8:45 a couple of weeks ago, and we didn't get out of here till 11:30.
Yeah, mind you, there are worse places to be. As long as you don't have to start work early in the morning.
That's good. So it looks like they've had a toss, and the Bombers are going to lead them away.
Yep, so we've got the wily Phil Masher with the white in his hand. So very consistent lead roller Phil. He kind of complements his team very well.
Looks like they've got a bit of confusion going on down there at the moment, waiting for players to rock up.
Actually, they haven't tossed.
No.
We've gotten ahead of ourselves there. Robbie's just tossed the coin. And
didn't change the result.
And nothing's actually changed.
Nothing's changed.
Yeah.
I think that was just a nice little tactical delay from Dane while he waits for his team to rock up.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be the first time. So. Probably should rattle through the actual Bombers team tonight. So we've got Phil Mashford leading off, who's a very, very wily, experienced bowler who, on his day when he's on, is very, very tough to beat. We've got Nick Manol, who is a form player at the moment. He won one of the weekend events a couple of weeks ago, the Players Club Championship, and finishing off, and their hitter is Drew Mashford, who's been a very accomplished bowler lately. He's won some men's singles championships and also been part of the Bombers team that have won a couple of premierships over the years too.
Yes, very good there. Both very good sides, as we said earlier, and a good top of the table clash.
Yeah. Who's your tip for tonight, Blake?
I am actually tipping the golf club.
Yeah, I'm probably leaning that way too, but who knows, because the Falcons are a bit enigmatic. It really depends on which Gabba rocks up tonight. Is it good Gabba or bad Gabba?
That's right. And it looks like he's lost his speckled balls to another court, so it could be very interesting to see how he goes without the speckles.
Yeah, and I'm going to be relying on you a bit tonight, Blake, because I am seriously colourblind, and there are certain sets of balls which I have no idea, and I just played the last game and I had absolutely no idea what was what. So I'll be taking your lead on a bit of these.
No worries.
Gabba's just admitted he's got no idea, and no one's really disagreeing with him either. So
that's a hard call there, not to disagree with that one.
Yeah.
But it looks like the Falcons are on the red ones as Gabba rolls one down. He's looking a bit slow out of his hand.
Yeah, that is going to be short.
Yeah, that's short.
Not a great start by Gabba.
Not a good
I'm sure
start
the
at
crowd
all.
will be getting into him. He does like to give a bit, so hopefully he can take it when he's rolling himself.
The second ball looks a lot better out of the hands, but we'll see if it decides to pull up.
Is it? No, it's found a hole.
No, it's found the gap.
Yeah.
No good.
Yeah.
Looks like...
And his team is disgusted with him, so they've told him to get back already. Get up the other end, get away from us.
Looks like young Schuster's gave him the boot.
That's something really all of us wanted to do, though, over the years. Give him the boot.
For sure.
So. All right, here comes Bo.
Yeah, nice steady ball out of the hands. Travelling down well.
Yeah, it's some nice weight. That'll be holding one.
That's a beautiful. That'll bring out Masho for sure.
Yeah, I think you're right. Masho's reaching for the ball. That's that awkward kind of distance away, because some people could back themselves to draw in there, but the smart one he would be to hit it. No, but they're actually going to... Phil's going to have a roll.
Oh no, they've changed. As he rolls down with the black one, it's looking nice and straight out of the hands.
Yeah, it's looking good. Can it stay up there? It's looking good. Oh, it's tailing away late, but I reckon that's in.
Looks like from my position it'd be a measure on that one.
Umpire Robbie Devoy looking very, very serious. He admitted beforehand that he was not a massive fan of the umpiring and the measuring. So the tape measure's been called for 5th ball in. So I'm sure he's stoked with that.
He looks super excited about it, but he's says he's favoured the red, but he's got the tape running over it just to be sure.
Yeah, we'll speak nicely of the umpires last week. I know a certain umpire last week was a bit, aggrieved that we didn't mention his name more often than should. In fact, we didn't mention it at all. So we'll be nice to the umpires tonight because they're my teammates. So
got to be nice to them when they're your teammates. And looks like Black was holding there too. Nice ball coming out of the hands of Bo. See if it's just got enough to get there.
Oh, it might be a bit short.
Oh,
it's coming late.
It's got a late turn to the right. That'll be another close call.
I'm sure
for that
Robbie's thrilled with this. He's going to have another... No, he's gone early. He's gone early. He's called it.
Comes Masho for the hit.
Yeah.
Hung it to the left, and
it wasn't a great hit, but he almost got very, very lucky there.
Well, sometimes luck can be a good factor in this game too.
Yeah, the bocce gods are very important. I know we had a bit tonight.
Masho clipped it with his second hit, and
umpire Robbie Devoy is going to have to make another decision here, which I'm sure he's absolutely stoked with.
One black surrounded by 3 reds, and they all look fairly close.
Yeah. Rob Devoy, not the biggest fan of tying his shoelaces, which is something you kind of learn in kindergarten, but we'll see how this goes. We want to trip over his own shoelace tonight.
Oh, definitely make for some entertainment if it happens.
He's looking a little bit awkward there with that tape measure.
He is. Black's in by half a ball.
Yeah.
Dane Schuster now coming for a roll. He's gone for the straight up approach, which is something that
it's a nice line. Nice line.
Nice line.
Oh, I think that'll be in. Yep.
And he's got point there. Masho calling Nick Manol to push it up the other black that's there.
It's actually easier said than done in this court, because I know playing on it just then, there are some ridges. Well, Nick's just proved me wrong. That's an absolute perler.
That is a perler of
He's
a
just
ball.
sitting on it. But there are definite ridges. Sometimes it'll go a little bit to the left, sometimes a little bit to the right, and sometimes it just goes square. So
this is definitely one of the courts where you do need the bocce gods on your side.
now Dane's in a tough spot here because you're always told not to hit off your last ball, but it's hard when there's a ball sitting on it. So he's just going to have a roll.
With the setup, you're probably better off to try and block it up too and just keep it at one.
Yeah. That's something that our team normally struggles with, damage control.
Yes, yeah. Sometimes you're better off conceding one when they're in this position, because it's a lot easier for the opposition to pop out the white and roll in for a couple.
Yeah, I mean, the Alco Penguins, our motto is either a fast, quick game's a good game, and fortune favours the brave. So we generally lose in a hurry or we win in a hurry. So, but that's a very nice roll.
That was a very nice roll.
Yeah.
Well, Nick, he's started off really well. We'll see if Gabba can pick his game up this end. Looks like he's found his speckled balls now. So let's hope that's changed his luck for him.
Yeah, and that's a nice first end for the Bombers there, and a solid 2, which is always a good start to get off early.
It is. It's always a great start. The players organise themselves, and Phil will be rolling the white ball down now.
Yeah, kind of a bit similar to when we played. I know when Ross was leading off for us, you'd roll it straight to the middle and it'd just end up in one of the edges.
Yeah.
The white ball was never in the middle of the court when we played last game. As you can see, that's actually gone the other way, that ball. You'll see on the vision there, instead of tailing to the right, it's gone to the left. So, yeah.
And Gabba's going to step up, and a bit of side bumping from Phil and Gabba going on. Good to see a bit of banter between the two teams.
Yeah. It's coming off the wall, which is going to be a bit careful with, because the balls tend to trackle on the wall a bit more these days. Oh, it's a nice line, but maybe a bit short.
Yeah, he's pulled up short. The umpire's waved it away. Looks like he got caught in the sand trap a bit there. Gabba's protesting the call.
But to be fair, no one's going to worry about what Gabba says. So
no, that's for sure. He's looking to play his own ball up this time.
Adds a bit more weight. Yeah, that should pull up nicely, and that'll be in sitting right behind the jack.
These are also very tough shots to play too, these ones.
Phil going kind of straight at it, more than to the wall. He's got actually kind of in between. Oh, it's going to sit in front. Oh, that might be close.
Umpire Rob's called it in. We're in the early stages of this game. Who are you favouring?
After that hit, I'm going to go to the Falcons.
Yep,
looks like
the Falcons.
If Dane's on, the Falcons are a very hard team to beat.
And he looks on at the moment, which is good to see.
Bo's going to have a roll now. And just a reminder for everyone to make sure you like and subscribe to the USC channel. You get to listen to some ripping commentary by Blake, myself, and a few others along the way. That's a fantastic roll.
That is a fantastic ball by Bo, coming in off the wall nicely.
Yeah, it's not his first rodeo, Bo. He's done this many, many times.
Masho stepping up for the hit. He's
missed it.
Hooked it again, which is something you don't see very often from Masho hooking hits.
Oh, he's got that one.
Never makes the same mistake twice.
Exactly. All right, let's see if Bo can put it back in the same place.
Bo coming in off the wall again, like he did with his previous shot. It looks to be a bit soft this time.
Oh, he's going to sneak past. Not quite.
Not quite.
We won't be happy with that.
Dane rolling in, trying to put the pressure on here. Will it roll up in time?
I think it will. It's definitely slowing up in those areas. You can see a bit more sand in those, a bit more risen sand, a bit slower. Nick's going to have a shot. Oh, he's got the jack. And this could go anywhere.
He's hit the other red down out of the way down the back, and they're now holding 3 with a ball to come.
Nick's counting his lucky stars. He's a happy man.
It's good. He's got always seems to have a smile on his face. Nick does. Doesn't matter whether the bocce gods are on his side or not. He always finds time for a joke. Comes straight down and hits his own ball higher up.
That is not ideal. He's had plenty of room to draw in.
I think I've put the commentator's curse on him there.
Arse of himself with that ball.
He has. Put the commentator's curse on him. It's good to see him still laughing though.
Yeah. It's pretty easy to laugh when you've just got comments from the umpires as they're walking past about how thrilled he is to be umpiring and I'm sitting here commentating.
Yes, it looks ecstatic about it.
So that was 3 blacks, so they're off to a ripping start here.
Off to a 5-0 start, but can never give up in this game of bocce.
Nah, things can obviously turn very, very quickly.
Phil's kept it straight this time, and it looks like it's pretty heavy out there.
Nicely. Not too bad. It's kind of a couple of feet away, and that's kind of that area where you're kind of debating whether to hit it or not. But
something Phil's very good at these teasers too.
Yeah.
Dane tries to rustle Gabba up.
Gabba taking advice from Dane the great man to see if he actually listens to it.
Looks nice out of the hand. We'll see how she travels down.
That's looking okay. It's going to stop. Ooh, I think that's going to be
stop for a point.
Yep.
Umpire's called it in.
She really would like to know what's under that hat. I've never actually seen Gabba without that hat on. Is there much hair there, or is it just...
I can't say I've seen him without the hat either, so I wouldn't be able to tell you with that one. Phil rolls another one down.
It's just trailing away there. It's not going to be in, I don't think.
Stayed out to the left, that one.
It is hard. It is hard to read what's going to do. You're almost kind of better going straight and just hoping that it follows straight.
Yes, that's what you've got to do, especially with this court.
Nick's on line, but he's got enough weight.
No, he's dropped it short, so Gabba's still holding, so it looks like Gabba might have fired up here. Nick's lining up for his second bowl. You rarely see him make 2 mistakes in a row.
He's having words to himself, though. He's having words. Has it got... What's this? Trailing off the other way.
Trailed off the other way, that one.
Yeah, a bit of trouble here.
Made the umpire get up and have a look, and he's waved it off.
Yeah. Bit of pressure on Masho here. Although it is a bit easier to play with a 5-0 lead.
Yes, yeah.
But the way Dane can hit, he needs to get one close, otherwise they're staring in the barrel of, 3, 4, 5 here. And that's heavy.
He's rolled it a bit heavy. And as he said, he's got one down the back now if they do decide to hit the Bellini.
And in the famous words of Supranational Cricket on the Super Nintendo, trouble here.
Yes, that's for sure.
What's he going to do? Is he going to try and put one short as a bit of a blocker?
Looks like he's lining up for a roll.
Yeah.
No, he's gone for the attack.
Yeah. It's looking pretty here, and it's got to pull up. Yeah, that's nice.
That's pulled up beautifully. That'll bring Damien out for a hit for sure.
Yeah. Didn't need a second invitation. He's going to try and pop the white here and do some damage.
Oh, beautiful hit. He's taken out their green one.
He's taken out theirs, but I'm not too sure whether he was actually going for theirs or going for the white.
Oh, he's smiling. I know he must have been going for theirs.
Yeah.
Nice bit of room there to roll in for a few here.
Yeah, but it's not an easy court to roll in as you think.
Bo playing off the walls, as we all know that he loves doing. It's come off very soft though.
Yeah, well, he's not going to be happy with that. That's barely made halfway. This one's definitely a bit
put a
fuller.
bit more on it this time.
It's a small snaking along the wall. Didn't kick off at all.
No,
so he's not going to be happy with that. That's one thing I have noticed with since the renovations, the changing of the courts lately. That the ball does track along the sides a bit more rather than kicking off.
Yeah. See, when they got them done, they also had the side walls fixed up on them as well.
Yeah.
Gabba rolls in another nice looking ball.
Oh. Look at him dancing on air there. He's a little bit happy with himself.
He should be after the first 2 ends. Dane rolls one in. It looks like he's pulled it short. I think they'll have to settle for 2 here.
Yeah. Mind you, Gabba won't mind that because it's his 2 that are holding, so I'm sure he's going to let everyone know that. But the Falcons are now on the board, 5-2.
5-2. As we move into end 4.
Just a reminder to make sure you like and subscribe to Use Bocce channel. It's some quality bocce, some quality banter, and it's actually quite a good, just half hour to an hour, bit of a break for you, and quite entertaining. We got some friends that live far away from Broken Hill that tune in and watch us each week, so you wouldn't be shocked how far bocce reaches.
Yeah, it's good to see too. Gabba's put one in on the wall. We'll see how he follows up with it.
It's going to be short.
Pulled it up short. Probably a good 1.5 meters there.
And mind you, when you're playing these ones against the wall here, it's not too bad to be short because it'll often get bumped up.
Phil's come off the wall as well. He's got past Gabba's ball, but it's a bit steamy by the looks of it. This is going to make the umpires have a look.
Robbie's having to do a bit of work here. He wouldn't be happy at all.
He still doesn't look impressed.
No.
He's called red to bowl. Gabba will go for his second bowl now.
Well, that's also heavy. He's overcorrected here.
But by the looks of it, he was trying to play his own ball up, and he's just missed his ball altogether. As Bo steps up.
Yeah, Captain Dane is not happy.
He's not impressed at all.
He's telling Gabba to get the hell out of here. Don't have your stench rubbing off on us.
Bo rolls in a beautiful ball.
That's sensational.
We all know he loves playing the walls, Bo.
Bit of discussion here from the Bombers, what they're going to do.
It looks like they're getting Phil to try to draw to it.
And don't the Bombers look smashing in their matching uniforms too?
They do. They're
absolutely sensational. It should be done by a lot more teams.
He's just wicked off a Gabba's ball and sat in for the point beautifully.
Sensational by Phil.
Dane and Bo look having a bit of a discussion, and they're going to get Bo to go in for a straight roll.
Yeah, no, the option is for Dane to have a crack at that, but no, Bo's going to try and roll onto it.
He's rolled it straight down, and it's
what's going on there?
Kick off the court, and it's pulled it to the left.
Unlucky, mate.
As Dane steps up and shows them how it's done.
Yeah.
Moving the white down to a 3/4 end where they're holding 3.
They're holding some, but the Bombers do have a nice plethora of balls waiting there, so to see what they can do with them.
It's like they're sending Masho in for a hit.
Interesting choice.
I think he was just trying to pop the white down the back, and as you said, they've got the ammunition.
But he wasn't particularly close, so I guess if you're going to do that, you might as well keep going because you've all got the back balls now.
He pulled it to the other way.
Oh, he's got lucky.
He's hit Gabba's out and rolled onto it.
Yeah.
It's a very lucky shot, that one. I could see he was clearly not aiming for that.
The smile on his face definitely says he didn't mean that.
That's for sure.
Dane's just trying to roll something close here.
Looks like he's tried to block it up away, and he's put the pressure.
That's a very nice bowl. That limits the damage definitely there.
Under a lot of pressure, that's a beautiful bowl.
It definitely limits what Nick can do here. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to get more than one here.
Masho's giving him the stand where to roll to. Good line, but soft out of the hands, that one.
Or as probably Nick can do his own commentary there when he said soft as shit. So. It's not a bad effort. Not a bad effort. Will it get there? No, not quite.
No, it's put up short. They'll settle for one here after the 4th end. It'll be 6-2, the Bombers' way.
Yeah, the one that was nowhere near it, but it worked out fine. Yeah. Nick just talking about how lucky they were, and the Penguins motto is better lucky than good, so that's how we roll. So definitely the bocce gods Yeah, you need to look after the bocce gods as the Bombers take a 6-2 lead.
Yes. Phil coming down for his nice little 3/4 ends that he does. Likes to keep him nice and straight, Phil does.
Yeah, it's got a bit more weight on that than he normally would, though. It's maybe a bit further than he would normally like.
Yes. He's coming off the wall approach. Looks nicely out of the hands.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah.
And he's left his nice little gap like he usually does.
Pretty good weight there. Lots of holes there for balls to fit through.
That's for sure. Gabba now lining up for his roll.
That looks soft out of the hand.
Looks very soft.
He's not happy with himself either, and that is pretty terrible, Gabba.
Yes. Definitely put it in the way as well.
He's blaming the ball too. Just like the great tradesman, he is blaming his tools.
That's for sure. Come with the straight up approach. Looks fairly heavy.
So it's kicking more towards the middle, so that's not flash either, and he's
copping it this time.
Dane is not happy.
He's copping it from the crowd. He's copping it from the captain.
And he probably should too. He gives a lot more than he gets, so he's got to wear these. And his captain is blowing it. Look at that face.
Ooh, that was a very.
He's about to blow a fuse. Someone take that guy's blood pressure. He's getting very red.
Yes, that's for sure.
All right. And that's short as well, I think. Wow.
It just keeps going, but it has pulled up short.
Can someone look after Dane here? I think he's going to explode. He's not a happy man.
I think they need to invest in a blood pressure machine up here.
Pretty sure they've got a defibrillator in there, which we may need a bit later at this rate. Oh no.
Just hits Gabbers that was in the way.
Wow.
Dane really looks like he's about to blow a fuse.
Yeah. He's trying to be aggressive here, going up and back.
Got a good kick off the wall too. That might travel up nicely.
That is I reckon that's in. Oh, not quite.
Umpire Rob has waved it away.
Rob waves it away. And Dane just chucks one up the back in disgust just to protect it.
Just to protect it?
For the uninitiated, what he's doing there is just basically putting a ball at the back in case the Bombers have tried to pop the wide at the back and try and get 5-6.
It'll be very tough for them to roll into here. Quite a bit of traffic in the way. We've got 3 reds sitting up the front.
But they've got that many balls here, they can afford to get aggressive early.
And that's exactly what they're doing as Macho steps up to try and pop the white.
Well, he's got rid of one of the blockers. He might try that same shot again. And as we wait for him to get another ball, just a reminder that the Naparaki is open Sundays for some social bocce. So open Sunday afternoons. It's a great place to come and have a bit of a muck around, learn how to play bocce, have a few cheap drinks.
Phil's just sort of tried to go through the traffic there, but looks like they'll try to roll in now. They've given up with the hitting.
What's Nick going to do here? Can he just sneak down I think he's soft as well.
Sneaking down the wall, but it was soft.
I'm pretty sure both teams wouldn't exactly be thrilled how they're rolling this end.
No, but thankfully for the Bombers, they've got the good lead, so they can't be too harsh on themselves.
Dane's still blowing a fuse.
Yes, and it doesn't help with Gabba stirring him up.
Pretty sure he's going to have a heart attack soon. And he is angry.
And to be honest, I don't blame him at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to sneak inside. Yeah, that's nice.
They've used the wall beautifully there, as we know Nick can do. Macho looking to do the same thing.
Trying to follow that same line.
Looks like he's followed that same line beautifully.
And that's not bad.
3. So after the 5th end, it would now be 9-2.
Our producer, Dane, is absolutely blowing a fuse here. And basically anyone. So I don't know if this will make the edit when he edits the video, but he is not a happy camper at the moment. Well, I hope so. There's 3 cameras here.
There's controversy within the team.
Yeah.
With the blue team, we live
Well, the Bombers have jumped out to a 9-2 lead as we play the 6th end.
Yeah, and my tip of the Falcons is not looking good at the moment.
No, neither is mine. Phil rolls one down the centre of the court like he usually does.
Nice weight. It's a little bit to the left, but that'll definitely play. They've changed the batting order here. So Dane's rolling, and is it going to track back late?
That is tracking back late. That is looking good. That is a beautiful ball, that one by Dane. Very good player under pressure he is, that's for sure.
Yeah, the captain's put the pads on and decided to go in first.
Masho now lines up for a hit.
Oh, and he's kicked a goal.
The middle.
Obviously, Masho, being an accomplished footy coach, knows where the goals are. And he kicked another one. The man is on fire.
He's come off the back, travelling up.
Not quite enough.
Not quite. Doesn't have the bocce guys on his side tonight, Masho.
He's taking it well in his stride, though, not like Dane, who just blew a fuse.
That's for sure. Nick's going for the hit.
Oh.
And he's done it beautifully.
Yeah.
So he nearly trots up over halfway.
It is the advantage with teams who have got multiple hitters. It definitely. I mean, we've seen some teams lately who have one or sometimes none, but it's a big advantage to have more than one.
As Gabba now goes for the hit.
Oh,
he's whipped the wide out into the open, which is good. And Dane step up for the roll off the wall here.
Let's see what the kick does. That's looking okay.
Just catching the sand.
A little bit short.
Yeah, he's
definitely found the sand trap there. You can see it slow down quickly, but that'll play.
Phil looking to do the same thing.
It's hit the sand trap.
It's hit the sand trap as well and pulled up short. Looks like this court's changed a lot over the 3 games that they've had here tonight.
Yeah, I think we've gone to day 1 in Chennai to maybe day 3 at Chennai.
That's for sure.
On the Indian pitches, it's slowing down, turning square.
Nick Wells running off the wall.
He's done well.
Snuck it in, wicked his own in.
He might be even holding 2 here.
Now the Falcons with the ammunition, as they've got 3 balls left, and the golf club don't have any.
Yeah, but their most prominent hitter, Dane's rolled his 2 balls, so what's Gabba going to do here?
Gabba's lining up for the hit. It looks like they're going for the white ball.
Oh, he's got it too.
And he's got it.
Where's this going to end up?
Round the corner. He's unlucky. He's actually bumped it over to one of theirs that they had down there. It was very unlucky, that hit.
Yeah. I'm sure Dane is absolutely thrilled with that. Now, what does Bo do here? And if he'll go the left corner or the right corner?
Well, I'd be playing to the left corner. Told him to bring the heat down around the right-hand corner.
Right corner and use a bit of weight. It's found the hole.
Found the weight.
Oh, he's done.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, sensational.
Sensational shot.
This man has bowled before.
That's for sure. They're now holding 3 by the looks of it.
Dane seems to be a lot less red now. He seems to have calmed down that they're holding 3.
He's calling him the same shot he's just done, but told him to take a bit of weight off the right-hand corner.
And there's a chance they could roll in for 4 here, which would put him right back in the game. He's
whipped the green.
It's hit some traffic.
That's all right. Dane's probably called him the nice safe shot there too. Yeah. Couldn't really harm much if he did hit traffic early.
Definitely 2, but they're having a debate. This is where we need the Jay Tremelling spider cam. Just put the camera on top of Jay's head and get him to stand over it, which is good as having one on the roof.
May as well be on the roof. They're measuring it for 3.
I'm sure Robbie's thrilled to be using the measuring tape again.
He's actually gone a bit red in the face himself. I don't think he's liking having to do all this measuring.
Or it might be the 4 or 5 beers he's had beforehand.
Could be that too.
How many umpire? 3? 3 red. So that gets him back in the game.
Yep, Dane going first again for the 7th end. It's now 9-5, favouring the Bombers.
Yeah, and just a reminder, in the 29th of May, we have the Alan Tregonell Shield, which is a 3-team event, handicap format. Handicap will make it very interesting. I'm assuming that the teams from lower divisions would get a bit of a head start.
Yes, so I've never played in one. They used to have it years ago, and you got the teams in the lower divisions get a handicap.
Yeah. All teams must pre-nominate, maximum 16 teams. Noms are $30 per team, and with a $300 plus prize pool, plus a door prize. So that's nothing to shake at.
Phil's sort of bumped Dane's ball up here, so...
Yeah, I reckon Masho will try and get rid of that.
He's lining up for it.
Always take the white. It's going to sit.
Not a bad result either from that one. Not a bad result at all.
Because the white's in a pretty ordinary position. I'm assuming that, I was going to say he's going to go the right corner. He just got the corner.
Just got it after a bad kick off the wall.
Yeah.
And it's ended up in a beautiful spot.
Yeah.
Looks like Masho will be lining up for the hit again.
It's a bit of a hard hitter. You might just play onto it with maybe a bit of weight.
And that's what he's chose to do.
It depends on the kick. And it's got more of a kick than he thought, and it's found a goal.
Found a goal.
Yeah.
He's now calling the right-hand corner as he's walking down. Phil's thrown one down to the right-hand corner. One cushion around.
No, it's a bit too much weight.
A bit too much weight, and it's gone through the middle of the gap. As Nick rolls one down, coming off the left-hand wall.
Oh, he's going to find a gap too.
He's found the gap as well.
Oh, there's trouble here. It's a big ball, this, because the Falcons have a few left, so if this doesn't get close,
they could be in some serious trouble.
This gives them the chance to kind of almost even up the scores. Oh, that's a nice roll.
That is a beautiful pressure ball.
Even if it's not holding, it's going to be hard to draw more than one here. See if they want to get super aggressive here, the Falcons, or whether it's going to play the same way and go to the right corner.
Dane's called Bow around the right-hand corner. Bow rolls one down towards the corner. Looks like a nice pace, that one. He's got unlucky.
He's found some traffic.
He's found traffic. It looks like it might have cost him the point too. He's sending Gabba in for the hit.
And this could go anywhere.
Gone down.
And he's absolutely missed everything.
Kicked a goal himself.
Which I'm sure will be pleasing Dane not.
Now calling the right-hand corner again.
All right. Bo's going to try and go in the corner again.
Put a bit more on it this time. Found traffic again. Dane's called Gabba to the right-hand corner.
That is, I don't know what that is.
Bad ball.
That is soft. That is nowhere near the wall, near the corner.
And as the words of Ron Blackburn would be useless. It ends up being one black out of all of that.
And I'm pretty sure Dane's blood pressure has gone back up again. Yes,
the redness has come back as he's kicking balls around. Phil now with the white ball back. Straight down the middle of the court.
It's not good. It's 10-5 to the Bombers after 7 ends here, so it's almost getting a bit critical here for the Falcons.
Phil rolls one straight down the middle. Looks a bit heavy, but nice little gap there for Dane to roll into.
It's a nice line.
Dane still rolling first, rolls one down.
Yeah, it's always the risk with Dane rolling first because he's a very good roller, but he's also by far their best hitter.
That's for sure.
That's a nice roll.
He's put the pressure back onto their Bombers now. Phil rolling his second ball down.
Oh, looks a bit short, but it might get there.
Still just travelling along nicely. He's going to make umpire Rob look again.
He's not happy.
He's not happy.
He's
calling for the measure.
He's not a fan of this tape measure.
Black to bowl. Nick Manoa rolls one down.
It's turning. That's going to end up a nice bowl.
Beautiful bowl there.
Did turn a bit late there. I thought it was actually going a bit more to the right. Gab's going to have a crack. Oh,
and he just wicked it out of the way. That was a very, very good, lucky hit, that one.
Doesn't matter how it gets there, work to treat.
Nick rolls one down now.
That's looking very, very nice.
That's a beautiful bowl.
I wonder who his favourite for being in the match at the moment, Blake.
Well, it's very hard to tell at the moment.
I was probably thinking Nick. He's rolled a fair few nice balls here.
And a couple of nice hits as well.
Yeah, and Masha has missed a few hits.
Yes. Gabba lines up.
Oh, he's got it.
Pops it out, but unlucky as he pops the white back over to another black.
It's not ideal.
Looks like Dane's going to send Bo in here.
Yeah, it's hard. Does Dane have a crack?
Doing a bit of pacing around the court.
It's a catch-22. If Dane has a crack and misses, then they're kind of very short on balls and the other team only needing two. So he's going to try and get one close to minimise the damage.
Come in for the roll off the wall. Looking to push theirs out and sit there. But he gets a bad kick.
Yeah. This is a very, very big ball here from Bo.
Yes, they're actually down game at the moment.
And if he doesn't get this close, it's all sorts of trouble.
Dane's just put his foot down and Bo knows where to go.
Well, he's heavy. He's going to need to pick this up. He's going to need to pick it up, and he hasn't.
He hugged the wall there, which is... Players just can't seem to adapt to the new walls either.
Captain Dane's going to take a bit off that. He's got to get this one close. He probably wants it close and in front, because if Masho decides to have a hit, then he takes his...
It's come off
he's
the
got
wall,
the white.
picked up the white.
That is a sensational ball.
Now holding two, as that puts a bit of a smile back onto Dane's face.
That was a game on the line there, and he's pulled that out. It was fantastic bowling from Bo.
It was a beautiful bowl.
What's Masho going to do here?
Nick's just telling him they're down two.
He's looking to get aggressive, I think, here.
He's taking the aggressive approach as he hits one down.
Oh, he's all sorts of damage there.
They're now one down.
He's got a ball left.
Got one ball left with Red holding. He's just asking if they've got second and third shot. Just going in for the roll now.
He was asking his teammates if he took out the lead bowl, would they have two for the game, but they've told him they only have one. So he's rolling in, and he's done a fantastic job.
Beautiful roll off the wall, that one. The scores will now be 11-5 to the Bombers.
And that puts all the pressure on the Falcons, because if Phil gets one close here,
they could be in trouble.
Then they have to get super aggressive here.
There's also a saying in bocce, you never want to get to 11.
I prefer to be on 11 than 0, but you're right. You want to get to 12.
That's for sure.
There are many a story where a team's got to 11 and got stuck there. This is a big ball from Phil here. You can put all sorts of pressure on the Falcons.
Looks to come a bit heavy out of the hand and fading away to the right.
It's fading. It's not bad weight, but he's not going to be happy with that. He's left the door open here.
Dane's just pounced in over that, rolling one down. Looks like a beautiful bowl too.
Yeah. Stayed straight, sitting right in front of the kitty.
Put the eclipse on. Send Masho in for a hit.
Oh, he's done
Masho's
well.
hit that out beautifully. Good pressure hit there from Masho.
There's still a fair bit of room there. Still surprised Dane's going first with that much room. I thought he might let one of the others go first to save one of his hits for a bit later if he needed it. Oh, it's a bit heavy. Oh, good line, but has it gone too far? I think it has.
He's just thrown his hands up in the air there.
He will not be happy with that.
The redness has come back. Now sending Bo in.
It's a big ball here for Bo. He's got to get something close. He's got to make them work for this point.
Bo rolling one down. Looks nice out of the hands.
It's looking a bit to the left. It's got to stop. It's got to stop.
And he's rooted up.
And he's going to hold. It's probably not as close as he wanted it though, but it is holding.
Phil now rolling down. Trying to get game point here. Looks nice out the hands.
Oh, Phil, that is sensational.
Beautiful.
He's getting the golf clap from his teammate here, Robert Rowe. Just admiring his handiwork.
Gabba now lining up for the hit.
Oh.
Unlucky. Ricocheted off his own ball back onto another black. Unlucky there by Gabba.
Yeah.
Got a beautiful hit.
There's some sour faces in there in the Falcons lineup. They're not happy with how this is turning out.
No, they definitely haven't had the luck on their side.
That's a big ball from Bo here.
Rolls it down off the wall.
It looks like it's a nice weight. It's a nice weight. It's got to stop. It's got to stop.
Got to stop.
Oh,
Looks like it has. And there's now black to roll.
I wonder if they'll get aggressive here or just try and roll in. Yep. Masho's going to have a go at it. Oh,
And he's hit it out beautifully.
He's done well.
All the pressure now on Gabba with the last ball for the red ones.
Yeah, they're actually in all sorts of trouble here.
See if he can actually get one around the mark.
Yeah, they're down game at the moment. He's only got one ball and Nick's got 2 left. So even if he gets one close, Nick can have a go and try and hit it out. And that looks very short.
Looks very short.
Trouble here. And
no good.
hands are being shaken.
Hands are shaken. Game over.
Dane is not happy. He's probably more disgusted with his teammates. Gabba looking a bit sheepish there.
Yes.
And Bowie's relaxed self, doesn't really care. But Dane's grabbing that beer in disgust, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Great win though for the Bombers. Being threatened here by Bo, which is fair enough considering Dane's going to be one that edits it, so he doesn't like anything I say, he can just take it out.
That's for sure, yes.
Yeah, so
Now on, who do you think your player of the match was tonight?
I'm thinking Nick.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah.
He rolled well, hit well.
Yeah.
We've pretty much done everything tonight.
And he's likely to have a pretty good interview afterwards too.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's always good for a bit of a laugh, Nick. So Nick Manola's man of the match.
Yep.
And, that commanding 12-5 lead might actually put them on top of the ladder now. So it's a very, very important win for the Bombers.
That was a very good, important win for them. They should now sitting a game clear on top.
All right, thanks for your effort, Blake.
Thank you for having me.
I hope you enjoyed yourself and might see you again on another game a bit later in the season.
Hopefully. Thank you very much.
That's right. Thanks, guys. All right, player of the match, Nick Manole.
as I just said, halves, Masho and Phil must have played pretty ordinary if I got player of the match.
Oh, you're not giving yourself enough credit here. Yeah, you actually played pretty well. Masho did miss a few hits. Phil wasn't at his normal best leading off, but obviously you carried the team tonight to a convincing win.
Oh, yeah. What did you say? I carried the team? No.
Yeah.
We're lucky to win, actually. And if anyone's watching the lead up to this interview, you'll see Dane Schuster in one of his best outbursts.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's the benefit of him being in charge here. He can edit that out if he doesn't want it. But
that's right.
He was very red, and I thought he was going to have a stroke at some point.
Yeah. I've said for a long time, if Dane did that every week, we'd have to charge an entry fee because he does put on a good show.
Yeah, I did make note there is a defibrillator in the complex, so I was thinking it might have been needed at some point today.
I was worried. I was actually sitting there and say, please don't shove Gabba. He'll end up on court 1 and he'll be getting the ambulance, I think.
Yeah. But you showed a bit of form tonight, mate. You've been in a good vein of form lately. You won a weekend comp. The team's been going okay.
I get a bit shaky in the middle parts, halves, but started all right and had a couple of very ordinary ends, and we ended up winning anyway. So
12-5's pretty convincing in top of the table clash. So you must have done something right.
I just actually noticed, I thought we were top, but the Falcons were on top, so we've just gone back above them. So, we're happy with that.
Yeah, as you would be, mate. Well, congratulations on a good win.
Thanks, halves. Thanks to Mashy and Phil too. They thought they played all right.
Oh, getting the cliches in. Just 1 week at a time.
1 week at a time.
Yeah, just did my job. Yeah.
Good stuff. Thanks, halves.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Good on you, mate.